Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield, 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield, 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hello, everyone. It's Miss Richfield, 1981, and Lewis, who just discovered the cereal. Look at this, Lewis. This is my favorite cereal. I hope you brought your favorite cereal. My favorite cereal and my favorite cat for cats 5 and under. Of course, at 5 and over is Dusty. So I'm Miss Richfield, 1981. Welcome you to Cereal Bingo. And so we're celebrating breakfast food. You know what? I didn't even get dressed today. I know. I didn't even get dressed. This is how I wake up in the morning. In fact, I don't even have makeup on. I know. And I have my nightie on. Look at this. Can you move out of the way so they can see my nightie? Look at my cute nightie. This is my favorite nightie. Isn't this cute? I just love this. And then I also have my favorite slippers too. Hello. They're little, what are these? Flamingos. That's what they are. Little flamingos. Hello, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis likes them. So anyway, and we're celebrating the morning. And we have got, and this is bingo 96 already. And I just figured out how to keep Lewis here, I think, because he likes this. He likes these Honey Nut Cheerios. But, you know, we're going to talk about your favorite cereals. And I've got some fabulous guests here today. So bring on my guests, because they've got favorite cereals too. Oh, look at them all. Oh, hi, guys. This is such a special bingo. Oh, it's such a special bingo. Can you see me behind Lewis? Lewis, move, for God's sake. So, hi. Hey, everyone.
Hi, Miss Richfield.
Oh, my God. What's so fun about this is there's a couple of great things. First of all, we got a couple people from my hometown here in Minneapolis. They're just going across town, and that's Sven and Robert, and I'm me and Chris. And so that just makes my heart happy. And then we've got 2 friends I haven't seen for years. I used to see every year in Puerto Vallarta, where we would vacation. And that's George and Randy. And then we have somebody from P-Town who comes and sees me in P-Town every year. Well, not every year. Grace, you come sometimes, though. Or was it Atlantis Events?
Atlantis Events, yeah.
What it was. I knew it was a vacation thing. It was Atlantis Events. Why do I think you should come to P-Town?
I want to come to P-Town this summer. I haven't been able to go yet.
Okay, so you'll make a plan. You'll make a plan then. Okay. So, but I'm so tickled to see you all. And George and Randy, how long has it been? I don't think we've actually spoken. We text each other once in a while and get caught up. But when was the last time we were all in Mexico together?
I think it's about 3 years.
Is it 3 years? And
4 years,
George and I used to spend hours and hours and hours out in the ocean doing our, what do they call that again? What we were doing? Body surfing. We would body surf. and we were really good at it too. We were so good at it that we would hit the shore. We would take we would land on the sand. That's how good we were. Oh, it was super fun. Oh gosh, it makes me lonesome. And I hope you guys are doing okay. Are you still in Salt Lake City?
We are.
Yes.
Oh wow, that sounds like a rip roaring time then. Goodness sake. So probably not drinking a lot. And I'm talking about coffee at this point, but do they sell coffee in the grocery stores yet there? I know for years they didn't have.
Yes, they do.
They do? Okay, look at Lewis. He's back into the box. Look at Lewis. He is all the way. Look at he is in the box. He is 100% in the box of cereal, which you'll notice I have packaged away, so he cannot. Yeah, so you can get in the box, but you can't eat it. So so good to see you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I didn't know you were bingo guys. I'm so thrilled that you're here. Thank you so much for taking time. And Grace and Chase, so great to see you. Grace and Chase are coming from Michigan, and that they are close to the other cereal capital of the world.
Yes.
Minneapolis is a cereal capital of the world with Pillsbury and General Mills and Multomeal. But you're close to another. What's the capital? You're in the cereal capital.
We are close to Battle Creek, Michigan, which has Kellogg.
I've never heard of that. So interesting. Yeah. So anyway, but I guess we'll learn something new tonight. They're very nice. And is this your handsome? Is this little Chase? Are you related? You look like you could be related.
This is my youngest son.
Oh, so you're a mommy? I didn't even know you had kids.
Got three boys.
And this is your youngest one. Oh my God, how handsome. How old are you, Chase?
I'm 15 and a half.
15 and a half. I love that. And you know what that means? You know, when we say 15, that's 3 more years. That's all that means. 3 more years. That's going to fly by.
Yep.
And then you'll call me. Actually, call me when you get your driver's permit because I always need a ride. So
that's soon, hopefully.
if I'm ever in
this summer.
Kalamazoo?
Yep, Kalamazoo. Yep.
Wow, Kalamazoo. That was in the news recently, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, we're having Pride first weekend in June, and I work for Out Front Kalamazoo, which is an LGBTQ resource center.
Yay!
So we are having our first Pride since 2019, and I'm really excited to be heading it up and helping plan the whole thing. Well, I got a cat.
Oh, you got a cat too. Oh, look at your cat. What kind of? He looks like Lewis.
Yeah, he does a little bit. He's very floofy. His name is Turnip, and he's being very obnoxious tonight.
Is he really? Because Lewis is really behaving himself, even though I know it looks like he's. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Yeah. Lewis scratched me the other night and drew blood right before the show started. I know. So I had to have toilet paper on my face for a while, which, I usually have toilet paper on my legs, but not my face, from shaving. Occasionally underneath here, but not usually. So, and Sven and Robert, this is very special because Sven and I've been friends for years and years as well. And Sven he's had a media history in the Twin Cities, along with you were raised in the Twin Cities, weren't you, Sven?
Yeah.
That's home sweet home.
Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove.
Opposite corner, kind of, from Richfield.
I was going to say, I have no idea. Seriously, I do not know where Cottage Grove is. I mean, I know of it. Like, I could probably find it, but I don't know exactly. Where is it in the Twin Cities?
Southeast corner.
The southeast corner. Oh, so more toward Wisconsin, that side.
Very close. That's where we go on Sundays to get liquor.
Who lives in Cottage Grove, pray tell? The Jews don't. They're Mendota Heights. Where?
Yeah.
Where? Okay. Nobody. The Sven guard.
The Sun Guards.
The Sun Guard. I mean, could you get any more Scandinavian than Sven Sun Guard? I mean, my gosh. Now have you? And it's amazing. You're so short.
I know. I didn't get the height gene.
What? Yeah, there's got to be some French in there, or Jew, or something. I mean, there's some short something in there. And I have not had the privilege of meeting Bob, your lovely partner, who is so handsome. And how long have you been together?
8 years. 9
Jeez,
years.
has it been that long?
9 years. It's been so long, he forgot a year.
Oh, right, it is. I forget that it's 20.
You know what, though, Bob? It's actually a good thing because you know what? It just feels like 8 years and it's really 9. The problem is you don't want him to go a year longer. You don't want him to say 10 when it's 9 because that's really bad. Then it seems like, oh my God, it's 10 years and it's really only been 9. So if he says 8, that's actually a good thing.
Fantastic point.
And then he's
from Los Angeles.
Well, and he was a weatherman. Sven was a weatherman and still is. So he's terrible with numbers. or any predictions or any calculations. He's not good at any of that. So excellent. So don't go anywhere. Me and Chris, I feel very close to you because I just feel like we spent an evening together. It seems like about 2 weeks ago, but it was about 2 months ago at my show. They came to my show, and not only did they come to my show, but they bought VIP tickets. And so they got to come up to this little reception upstairs in the theater office. And because it was the Omicron thing was going on, we had to be really careful. Anyway, I ended up getting COVID anyway. Did you? Did anyone else get it? No. You didn't get it? Oh, thank God. Because I ended up getting it, and not from the theater. It was actually a dinner party I went to with a couple of Moes that apparently were diseased, and I didn't know. I know I'm around all these people. I get on a cruise ship. I go to the Dominican Republic twice, and then I go to a dinner party on Lake of the Isles with Mark Addicts and 6 people, and I get the disease. But anyway, we had a great time. It was
next time you're invited to a party on the Isles, look us up.
Are you? You are not on the aisle.
No, I mean, just get us into the party.
Oh, get you into the party. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
exactly. And I was like, I don't care if I get sick. I mean, how many chances do you get to go to a party on Lake of the Isles? It's a really prestigious, beautiful part of the Twin Cities.
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
You can scratch my front. I don't care. You can scratch whatever you want. So anyway, well, listen, let's talk to Chris right now. And because we got to get on with the games. What time? We're actually doing better tonight than usual. Wow, we're ahead of schedule. Were you ready for us?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm never ready.
You are always ready. What are you talking about? You're one of the most ready people I know.
I have to be ready to give you an apology. We've been fighting. Everyone knows we've been fighting. Well, everyone doesn't know, but we've been fighting backstage for weeks about where the best cereal is made. And I just realized this entire time I've been wrong because my generic Aldi's Cocoa Rice is made by Millville, which is actually in Minnesota. So I've been standing up for Kellogg. Yes, I've been standing up for Kellogg's. I was wrong. Minnesota is hands down the source of the best cereal.
And so, what do you say?
I am so sorry.
No, you're wrong. That you were wrong. That's I don't care about.
I'm not prepared to go that far. I won't go that far. But I am also so glad that everybody is here joining us for Bingo Bonanza.
We're 96. We are like pushing one. We are pushing triple digits. We are like we are on this.
Yes, I mean we've all survived Lewis and his angry threats. So thank you everyone for joining us. You can play along at playbingobonanza.com or on Facebook or on YouTube. But if you go to playbingobonanza.com, it is 3 times the fun because you can play 3 cards of bingo for 3 games, giving you 9 chances to win. And you get to win a prize to the Miss Richfield store. And you can put all this cool Miss Richfield stuff on all these different things. I'm sure even including a cereal bowl these days. I mean, I can only imagine.
There's probably a cereal bowl in there somewhere. Or you could just get a really big coffee mug and eat
That's what I do. I like to have my cereal out of a coffee cup because then I can have more bowls of it and feel like I'm only having a coffee cup size worth.
You know what I would like for breakfast? Could you put that graphic back up? That guy in the tank top. That's what I would like in the morning. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be perfect?
You're going to
coffee.
That's where we are in the script. So
I think, right? I don't know who that is.
And there is one more chance.
Yes,
there is one more chance to win that fabulous tank top that was being worn by the fabulous person she was referring to. And that is by sharing on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, just hit the share button. If you're on Play Bingo Bonanza, just hit share on Facebook. And then you can invite more friends who can help us to debate which is the best cereal in the world tonight or join us sometime in the future.
So your Millville thing is Minneapolis?
It's not Minneapolis, it's Minnesota. I'm not sure where. I'm still Googling fastidiously, but it's Aldi's brand, which is actually made in Minnesota. So we'll figure that out.
I wonder where it's made.
We'll figure this out.
I know we have all these stores all over Minnesota now. That's kind of new in the last few years.
That's right. So, by the way, if you are that lucky person who shares that, or perhaps knows the answer to the question about Millville, you have a chance at winning the sort of bonus extra special prize, like the prize in the bottom of the cereal box. And that gives you one more chance to win a gift certificate to the store. While you're playing, whether that's on Facebook or on Play Bingo Bonanza, a couple other things. One, we appreciate any support you can provide. You can send along a little something that'll be used to provide cereal and pay for hair rollers and whatnot. Any amount you can send. It really
makeup, because I'm not wearing makeup tonight.
Yes, there you go. New contacts because I'm out of contacts, so I'm wearing these. So whatever it is, we absolutely do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. You can also Venmo at Richfield Tips or PayPal me Richfield Tips. And last but not least, wherever you're watching, hit the little it looks like a little bell. That little bell icon is a reminder every time we come online, in case if after show 96 you haven't figured out it's Mondays at 8 p.m. There is still a backup plan. There's still one more way to find out and join us. So just hit that little bell to remind you when we go live.
Well, a lot of people are working from home these days, and it's kind of hard to keep track of the days.
Or the years.
Right? Didn't it feel like we lost a year somewhere in there?
I just wrote 2019.
We should relive 2020 because we lost it. Somehow.
Do over.
It's a do-over. I can't believe it's already 2022. I had a hard time writing 2021. Now I got to get all the twos together. It's easy because it's all twos. I can handle that. But wow, right? Crazy. Wow. And we're so grateful. And Chris, we're so grateful to have you here. And of course, Naomi and Yvonne are also here. And the weather is still, we'll talk to Sven a little bit about the weather. We have a weatherman, a meteorologist with us today. And the weather's been, up and down a little bit. And we had those terrible tornadoes down in Iowa. So you think about our friends down south in Iowa who can never seem to vote right, but still we feel sorry for them just a little bit. But still we feel bad for them because, they went through some terrible tornadoes and so forth. And so because of that, Naomi still didn't want to bring her harp. Because of the terrible tornado situation down in Iowa. So she and Yvonne have decided instead, they wanted to bring their drums instead.
This is new.
This is new, right? And so and we're gonna play bingo in any direction tonight, by the way, first, right? So show them that just as a reminder. And then Chris, explain this to them. So
that's right. So bingo in any direction. It's going across, going up and down, going diagonal, any way you can get it. Just be sure that you're the first one to hit I have bingo because only the first person wins. So lots of different ways you can win, but you've got to be the best and you've got to be the first.
Yeah, you have to be the first one. Anyway, and so, they always have it's the drum. That's because of the tornadoes. They're right outside my patio door. Wow. That's Yvonne, Naomi's roommate. Naomi plays the harp at a Mighty Fortress is Our God Lutheran Church in Richfield, and her roommate, Yvonne, is the one that drives the Harley. She's the reason that they get here at night. She drives the Harley, and then she also plays the gong. She would play something else, but she just has one arm and then a hook on the other side. So that's why that gong sounds so clear. It's because she bangs it with that metal hook. So, all right. So we're going to start. Now you can see we got Ruth here. Ruth is ready to go. And Ruth always makes sure we play fair. And you can see the balls rolling down. It's bingo in any direction. Well, you could see the balls. There we go. Lewis got out of the way. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lewis. And you can see them. And we're going to call all the balls in all the colors. Okay. And Lewis is, what Lewis is doing is he keeps pawing this because this is where Mommy's keeping the treats. Because Lewis is on a little bit of a diet. So we're going to give him a few treats. There we go. And there we go. And these are the treats. So as you know, the first ball that's called, if you have the first ball, you're going to be lucky for the rest of the night. Okay. Not just for this game and the 3 cards that you're playing on, but for the rest of the night. So make sure you put your free space, get that down. And if you have I-21, you're going to be lucky for the whole night. I-21. What do you think of that, Lou? I-21. And we all love to hear that. I-21. There we go. And I want to bring on first Randy and George because they're the oldest ones. I didn't want to say old, but oldest. Oh, look at all the wees. Look at that. Wee! That's what you say. Wee! If you've got the lucky number. And look at Wendy and Barry and Noel and Jeff. Oh, Jeff was a guest. And Michael and Craig and good heavens. And Ryan. Oh, we got a lot of lucky people tonight. Dan and Chris and Robert and Danny and Russell. And oh, my word. There's lots of people. And Nicole and Jerry. Look at Jerry Stewart. Hey, Sherry. Benjamin. Mr. Oh, my God. Timothy, Misty, Good God in heaven, Mr. Somebody, Revo. Oh, Revo Matt, that's who that is. He like graciously tips us, and I was like, I wonder who Revo is, but he's very handsome. So B7, everybody, B7. So bring on Randy and George. Jorge, I used to call you Jorge, and I would say to Randy, "Adonde es Jorge," which is Mexican for where the heck is your husband? And get him out in the water because I want to go diving or what did we call that? What did we call that again? Surfing. Body surfing. I-20. So great to see you guys. And I know, we don't, part of the reason we haven't seen each other is the company I work with is Atlantis Events. A lot of you know of that. And they quit going to this resort on the West Coast. And so all our West Coast friends, a lot of them couldn't get to the Dominican Republic is where we go now. And that's on the other side of the country. And I don't think it's a big favorite with Mormons. I mean, I just don't think we just are really short of Mormons. And, we find that very, a lot of cat lickers, a lot of Jews, Anyway, 064. So we have to catch me up now. And I have to find out what everyone's doing. And I know you've been married now for 33 years. You've been together. Isn't that something? How did the two of you ever meet?
We were training to teach aerobics back in the day.
In the 80s.
Back when they had aerobics.
They had aerobics, yeah. So
G48. Man, that was a few years ago.
It was.
I haven't seen an aerobics class in years. I used to do aerobics. It was super fun. Whatever happened to that? What is it? Is that Zumba now, or what do they got now?
Randy did it right up until COVID started.
Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? Oh, Randy, are you still working for IKEA?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. And so that would probably explain the lack of furniture behind you because I don't see really any furniture. Probably it's all falling apart.
Yeah.
And 38. Are you just sitting on boxes? You're probably not even sitting on chairs because the furniture is cute, but it falls apart right away. But it is cute for the first 10 minutes. I mean, it takes you about 3 hours to get it together. And then it looks good for at least another 2-3 hours, probably. Everybody, G50. So I'm so glad you guys are around. And is everybody healthy and everyone doing well? And
we are.
And catch me up on anything now. I know, are you still skiing? I know, Jorge, you used to ski.
Yeah, I stopped doing that. I'd had enough.
Had enough.
I just skied enough. Yeah.
Well, and then you get to that age, and I-22, because there's that age where, where you you fall, like everybody does, but then there's that age where it becomes a fall, instead of just, oh, I fell, you had a fall. And I think you're at that age.
Uh-huh.
So probably good that you're staying home. Oh, and then do you have a pet?
We have Oscar.
Oh my gosh, look at Oscar. Oh, he is super handsome. Oh, look at that. Look at that kitty. Do you see the kitty on the screen? Look at the kitty on the screen. Oh, he's looking.
He's been dying to meet Lewis.
Oh, he is. Lewis is looking at him. He's looking at him. There he is. Yeah, he's looking at him. See? Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. There we go. Okay, B5, everybody. B5. And how old is Oscar? Oh, there's our pic. Oh, look at the pictures, you guys. So there's a picture of a dog.
That was Winkin. He left us in July.
Oh, he died in July?
Yes.
Oh, dear. How old was he?
He was 15.
Oh, yeah, that's getting up there for a dog. That's actually getting up there for a cat, too. Look at the cat picture. He is beautiful. He really knows how to pose. And then that other picture, I see you, I see Randy, and I see Jorge and a very handsome gentleman who's joining you for a birthday celebration.
That guy, we couldn't get rid of him. He just kept crashing my birthday every year. We would crash the birthday.
I wish I could have been in that picture because that just looks like the kind of picture I would want to be in. Because look at that. It just looks fun. And that was at the Hard Rock in Vallarta, as they say. I think I pronounced it correctly that time. Oh, we had so much fun. Who's the gal in the picture?
That's my daughter.
Look, I've never met her.
No, she's never come on a trip.
And so, Randy, you're sort of the stepmother.
Yes, I am.
Oh dear, how's that going? G52. And is your daughter? Are there any grandchildren yet?
No, there's no grandchildren.
Thank God.
No grandchildren. But Randy, you're the one that grew up Mormon, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
And so how did you figure that all out? You don't just do you still go to church now? Do they don't really let the Moes go in?
They don't let the homos in.
Yeah, they're pretty fussy when it comes to that, actually.
Oh, they are.
You know what? Jeez, I just popped a clip. Do you I must be thinking too hard. I just popped a clip. So, as Lutherans, we are begging for people to come into church. It's funny, those Mormons, they're just like doing everything they can to keep people out, I-23. Well, if you want to be Lutheran, you just let us know, because we have a big tent philosophy. Everybody's welcome. Put a little something in the offering plate. You're part of the gang, And then Jorge grew up on the East Coast, kind of by where I spend the summers.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're in Boston, correct?
Yeah, right, Boston area.
Oh, that is so nice. 075. Anybody still left there in Boston out east?
Yeah, my mom's still there. She's 92.
Is your mom still there? How old is your mom now?
92.
92. Isn't that fantastic? Is she living on her own, or is she in a care center?
She's in her own house. She's doing great.
That is so Boston. That is so East Coast.
Well, we had to bring her out here. She lived with us during the summer for about 4 months in the summer. We had to fatten her up and get her healthy and send her home.
And then she sent her home. She's living by herself. God bless her. That is so awesome. I think that is pretty cool. Don't you? I mean, I think that's pretty amazing. N41. Don't forget, bingo in any direction. And that is so exciting. Well, I hope that you'll plan to come. Are you ever going to come to P-Town? Am I ever going to see you again? Are you going to come on an Atlantis Events vacation?
I tried to come last summer, and then there was that big COVID storm that hit.
Oh, that was a big about nothing. N33. That was big. In fact, here, bring Sven and Bob back on here for a second, because Sven is part of the media. That was just a bunch of crap, wasn't it, last summer, with that whole thing about the chlamydia 19 and,
that whole made-up virus? Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing. Everybody was fine. Like, I had friends. In fact, Chris actually, I think, came and got sick. Look at Laura Lenza. The P-Town COVID was fake news. And the story should have been that people were vaccinated and then they got sick. And they were fine. Everybody was sick for like 48 hours and they were fine. And instead of that being the story, they scared everyone, like people who get scared, like Jorge, who's easily frightened, as you can tell. I know he has no hair, because he's pulled it all out. He's so scared. 072. And so you've got to come next summer. Okay, Jorge, you come to P-Town next summer. Yeah. And you call Sven and you find out what the weather forecast is going to be. And then just do whatever the opposite is that he says. He says if it's raining, then you just bring all your sun things. And then if he says it's going to be sunny, bring your umbrella and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing personal, Sven. I just have I've just been following your broadcast. N43. But no, being a weatherman, that's the worst. So, and Sven, how long have you been a weatherman?
I got to remember it's 2022. So 19 years.
Wow, 19 years.
Yeah.
19 or 20. He remembered the 19 years.
Well, I graduated from St. Cloud State in 2003, so 19 years. He's got bingo.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Now, hang on a minute. Now, everyone was going to bring their cereal. Did you bring cereal that you like? I've got my honey roasted. Oh, look at Sven. Oh, that is so...
10 grams of protein.
That is so gay. Oh, there we go. There, look at the older guys with the Raisin Bran and the Nature Organic, sticks and twigs and such. And I love that they have a cereal called Go, a brand cereal called Go. I mean, that's I would love to have been in the boardroom when someone said, let's call this brand cereal Go.
Well, that explains the 6 grams of insoluble fiber.
Yeah, totally. Like, in fact, they might be, and it should change it to going. You're probably halfway through. You probably got to make a trip, to the sandbox. Scratch, scratch, scratch. So, look at this. Revo. Oh, you're getting lots of compliments. Wow, nobody said anything when George and Randy were on. That's interesting. And then, isn't that too bad?
Bullshit.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the third world for a lot of your interview, so give it some break. So hang on a minute now. Let's bring Chris on. Come on, Chris. God, we're doing great tonight, aren't we? We are like so ahead. I just want to
call out, Sven. Nobody really has Kashi cereal. We all put that in our cabinet to pretend like we eat good cereal, but that's not what we really eat.
Well, no, thank you. Not to mention the fact that it costs a fortune. It's expensive.
It's a full box, I guarantee you.
Now, what are you trying to say, Sven? Because we're really not interested, but go ahead.
This is from 2020. No.
Oh, yes, exactly. Case in point. Thank you.
It's from 2020?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Lord. Is it
the peanut butter crunch one that's good, though?
Is it yummy? You like it?
It is. This one's good.
Look at Amber LeMay. That weatherman gives me a warm. Oh,
it does make me gas.
Look at Amber LeMay's comments.
And on that note,
that weatherman gives me a warm front. And yeah, I know it's funny until you realize she wears incontinent protection. It makes the whole warm front thing really disgusting. So I appreciate you putting that up just one more time later. All right. So who won?
With that, congratulations to John P. from Baltimore, Maryland. Congratulations.
Baltimore, Maryland. Hey, happy hot dog. We got a wiener. Woo!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
My balls right now, putting them in here. There we go. And I have to say thank you to all of you. We always say this is the point at which we say thank you to our many, many, many people who've been so good to us. And I used to say when I first started, oh, thank you. It's been weeks. And then I said, oh, it's been months. Well, now some of these people have been good to us for years. It's literally been, because it's coming up on 2 years. Or is it 2 years already? Wait. It's already, no, it'll be 2 years coming up soon. In fact, right around the time we do 100 bingos, it'll be about just over 2 years that we've been doing this. And we want to say thank you. And, oh, look at this, shares with her team. Yeah, I do share with my team. So, and then Lewis, everybody gets a cut. So let me see the bingo boosters who are by no means a complete list of who's given, but definitely people who've just been so good to us. We try to rotate you through. And Sherry, of course, who's been with us since the beginning. And she was another one. I had breakfast with her in P-Town. We hung out and it just had a lot of fun. So thank you, Sherry. Chris as well, a name I recognize so often. Chris and Kieran too. Thank you. James as well. Thank you so much for James Cunningham. I have a really good friend named Cunningham. Robert, who I would call Bob if I saw you right now on the street, and then you would hopefully say hello anyway. Linda, we appreciate you. We don't have enough foxes here. And Matthew Harden, thank you so much. And Greg, of course, the two Gregs, Greg Holloway and Greg Hopkin, two people who've been so good to us. Greg, in fact, they both come to P-Town, I think. Greg, though, Holloway lives right next door to me when he and Anthony come and visit. And Greg Hopkins is going to say hello to me this summer when he visits. And, and you've got some fun names there, Chris, for your column, too. Can you take it away, dear?
Of course. And it begins with Brian Keene, who's coming to town, actually. We'll be celebrating Brian's birthday. I think it's on the 20th, if I recall.
Oh, he and Greg are going to be coming along. Good for them.
That's right. It's one of the fun parts about bingo is how many people we've had a chance to get to know better. So can't wait to see Brian. And then Tim, thank you so much for your ongoing support, and Thomas McCafferty and Mark Scott and Christine Seabloom. We absolutely do appreciate it. I hope we can celebrate all your birthdays together too, as well as Kevin Shalui. Is that how do you think that one goes?
Kevin, if you're watching, phonetically spell that for us. I wonder if it's Shalou.
It sounds right. So we'll hear from Kevin. We appreciate it.
We'll hear from him. He'll get to us.
The pronunciation challenge of the day. And thank you, Joe, for putting that in my column. And thank you to Carrie and to Georgia Too Good and Amy West. We appreciate everyone. Even if your name isn't here on this list this week, know that it really does It means so much to us. It's the reason we've been able to do 96 of these and still haven't gotten it right once.
96. Can you believe that? And what, you know, when 97 is going to be? Oh, look at that. Misty did. Oh, she's done all 96. Holy schmoly. Misty, thank you. That's amazing.
I'm not sure if you or I have been here for all 96.
Well, you know, Lewis hasn't been to everyone because I had to do one. And remember, I had to do one in LA. And then there's Susan. Hi, Susan, since the beginning as well. And Susan was going through divorce at one point. So we were like, so we would share back and forth as she was going through her challenge. I don't know.
Of our lives.
I don't know if it was a divorce or a breakup, but anyway, it was fun. We ended, you know, and so I feel like close when people share stuff with me and we go back and forth and make funny comments and so forth. So anyway, and next week, because we're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be Bonanza.
Oh, and that's a great time for me to remind people that if they're celebrating that, they should be in our live studio audience drinking beer or whatnot. And they can do that by emailing missrichfieldlive@gmail.com. You can drink the water. We'll not drink the water. That's why. Well, I don't know that's why. But really, Naomi said that the fun people are on the backside. And I trust everything Naomi says and does.
Yeah, she drinks all the liquor I have. She drinks. So, and it's usually malt liquor. I get her, and she loves that. You know, it's got the screw top on it.
No judgment. No judgment.
Yeah. And then when you're riding on the back of the Harley, you just throw the bottle. You know, just throw the bottle off to the side of the road, and you know, it's biodegradable.
Okay. That may be a problem.
Oh no, it's fine. The kids they like to find that broken glass, and you know, they collect it. A lot of kids collect broken glass. I mean, we used to when we were kids, you know, when you're in the trailer park, you know. So so we want to remind you, if you want to be on bingo, or you know somebody who wants to be on bingo, or you think you know somebody that wants to be on bingo, or you know somebody who you think would be good on bingo.
Even if they don't want to be on bingo, it doesn't matter.
Even somebody you don't even know.
It doesn't matter. Just strangers picking up glass on the street are perfect for bingo.
Give them a ring, you know, ask them if they got a cell phone, get their number. So, and then let them, and here it is. It's missrichfieldlive@gmail.com. And you'll be talking to Bob, and everybody loves Bob. And and so Bob's good. He's very gentle. And, you know, if they don't want to, then he doesn't push it. He's a very nice fellow. Very helpful. Everybody loves Bob, you know? And then also that's coming up next Monday. And then also I'm going to be doing my show in P-Town all summer. I've gotten a lot of emails, and I'm updating my website shortly because I'm doing my new show. Miss Richfield 1981 appears in Cancel Cultured Pearls. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the cancel culture and then folding pearls into it. And so it becomes sort of, I think the pearls sort of soften the otherwise difficult cancel culture topic. But
you know, what's crazy about Provincetown is, you know, I just ran into last night from Essentials. I just ran into Eddie.
No way.
Yes, it was so much fun to see a little piece of Provincetown down here. Oh
my gosh, the guy on the far right, Chris, of course, is in the middle. He's handsome, and then Eddie is on the right there, and Eddie works at Essentials. And then Chris who's the other guy? Do we know the other guy?
That's Leo. That's the new bae who was there.
That's your new friend. That's your new squeeze, as we say. Yeah. Yes. Oh, he's very handsome. I didn't know that. Oh, that's very nice. So this is all sorts of good information. So anyway, and so Eddie on the far right with the glasses works at Essentials. And that's where I hang out all the time. He works at 2 locations. I'm on the east side with the lesbians and communists. And then there's also one on the main. And you saw Laura Lenza made a comment about P-Town, and she owns Essentials. And after my show, that's where I go hang out. I play the ukulele. I eat hot dogs. And we just have a lot of fun. So, and it is a great place to hang out. And then when he's done at the other location, he comes down and visits us. And he oftentimes, you know, brings me a cranberry orange muffin, which I love. Which are delicious. So, look at that. I love Eddie. See, there's some people
nice.
Eddie's a celebrity. Eddie is a celebrity. And, you know, when you're in P-Town, you work at a convenience. There's not that many convenience stores. So people are grateful for, you know, any place can buy toothpaste and deodorant and stuff like that. Look at that. Can't wait to see you in Bear Week. Are you coming to P-Town this year? Brian Keene. Hey, Brian. Oh, he's coming too. Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. Tickets are going to be on sale shortly. We thought they were on sale already, so we got all the thing organized, and then we turned out they're not quite yet. But
we're building up. We're building up suspense for it.
Love Bob. Look at Rains. Kurt. Hey. Oh, Bob. Bob is everybody loves Bob. I think on Bingo 100 we get Bob on the screen. I think
that
Bob
is what Bingo 100 is about.
And Margaret and Robert, my friend Robert from Disney. I love that. So anyway, are you coming to P-Town this year?
I am. I think I'm going to spend a little more time in P-Town this summer. I can't wait.
And bring the boyfriend. He looks like a doll.
We absolutely will. Yeah.
So how long have you been dating?
It has been since January 9th or something like that. Not that I'm tracking, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah.
Wow. So it's been over a month?
Yeah. Yes.
I just lost $10. Okay. Well, anyway, the good news is
I think we're doing cereal bingo now, right? I think we're on to cereal bingo. No, not yet.
Whoa. Yes, talk about a wiener. So we are going to be doing cereal bingo right now. Cereal bingo. Cereal bingo. I don't want to talk over the drum playing, but it's cereal bingo. Thank you, ladies. Fantastic. It's nice, isn't it? Beautiful. Good job. Yeah, they're the kind of gals that like drums. Well, that takes a certain kind of gal, if you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, what we're doing is I'm only calling I's, N's, and G's. I's, N's, and G's because we're making a C for cereal. It's kind of around. It's almost like the small frame, the small picture frame, but it's not quite because we wanted to make a C. So I'm only calling I's, N's, and G's. Okay, I's, N's, and G's. All right, and I want to bring on Chase and Grace because we haven't talked to them yet. I know. I apologize having to make you wait.
You're okay.
Talk to older people first because I'm afraid they fade fast. Some of the older people on the show and thought you young folks, you'll be fine. G57.
Well,
Remember,
I'm not that
I's,
young.
N's, and G's. Okay, G57. And so now you have not been on. First of all, you're in Kalamazoo.
Yes.
Which is close to the other cereal and Battle Creek. How close is that?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, have you ever been there?
Yeah, Battle Creek it's not a very exciting town, but it has Kellogg cereal there, which had a lot of stuff going on this past few months ago with strikes and such.
Well, what I love is I love the fact that you work with a gay and lesbian center.
Yes, I work with Outfront Kalamazoo. Yep, Outfront Kalamazoo is a gay LGBTQ plus resource center here in Kalamazoo. We've been around for 35 years, and we are hosting our in-person Pride June 3rd and 4th. And I am part of the committee of, I'm the director of communications there.
And now, are you a Mo?
I'm a bi.
Oh, you're a bi.
A bi.
Oh, I love that. So that's just sort of everybody. What I love about that is everybody's a possibility.
That's right.
I think to myself, would wear me out and make me a little crazy. But if it works for you, that's what counts. G55. And you've got that handsome thing sitting next to you.
Yes.
And I love that. And then that beautiful cat. And you are a sophomore in high school.
I am.
I love that was a couple good years for me. I love being a sophomore. It was great. G48, the beauty contest, that took a lot out of me. Didn't have to repeat a few classes, but I actually liked a lot of things the second time better anyway, really, when you think about it. So you're going to have to be a sophomore for 2 years or?
Nope. I'm pretty good at not.
Oh, so you're one of those smarty pants that's just going to go one time. You're just going to get it through the first time. Well, okay. N42.
Takes after his dad.
Oh, I hear that. So, and then, and you like art? Is this what I understand?
Yeah.
Fabulous. That is a wonderful thing to like.
He likes to paint his bedroom walls.
Oh, you do? Really? Now, do you have anything you can show us? Do you have?
It's on the walls.
We're not in his room, unfortunately. So he wouldn't let me show his murals.
Because I was wondering, where are you exactly?
Yeah,
You've got the shades drawn, so nobody knows you're on bingo. Is that the problem? I said, I don't know what kind of neighborhood you live in. I would draw my shades, but Naomi and Yvonne sit out right outside my slider on the cinder blocks that I use for a deck. N32. So I can't shut the blinds or we can't hear the music. You know, oh. Look at those guys. They look like kind of like my cats.
Yeah,
I have a
black
striped
cat
one
and
and a
then
not striped one. Oh, they are adorable. How old are they?
Turnip is he'll be 2 in June, and Wednesday's 8.
I love that.
Yeah, she's a good cat. She's a sweetheart. He is an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You don't have a lot of luck with men as a rule, it doesn't sound like. So maybe that's why you're bi. It's just because you haven't had the right guy. N31.
Well, you need choices.
You need to meet the right guy. Is that what your mother tells you?
Well, that's not what my husband says.
Oh, are you still married?
Yeah, I'm still married.
Oh dear. N43. Oh yeah. Well, if it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter to the rest of us. All right, whatever. I-25. Oh, you're getting messages. Like a 90s fan. Oh, like yeah, kind of. Yeah, we've been putting things on. I feel like we're watching Chase grow up. Isn't that nice? Because now, Chase, you were on before with your mom, right?
Yeah.
And how long ago was that? Because I don't have that written down.
Oh gosh, it's been a while, I think.
I know, because it seemed like he was just a teeny bopper.
Yeah.
Remember that? I mean, it was like, was it this year? I-17.
No, I think it was at least a year and a half ago. It was during COVID. I know that during the lockdown, I believe.
Oh man,
Remember
that? That was a lot of work. That whole lockdown thing. Did you have to go to school at home?
Yeah.
Chase? It was terrible. I bet, right? Was it awful?
I slept through so many of my classes. It was really bad. Yeah. I set so many alarms, but they never worked.
That's not what I want to hear.
You are preaching to the choir. Yeah, well, actually, if you do that enough, you could be like me and do your sophomore year again. Actually, so N41. That it actually wasn't. It wasn't so much that I slept through things as much as I was, usually becoming more beautiful because my beauty regime takes a lot of time, to look good. I-24.
I do have my favorite bobblehead here.
You do? Oh, you do not. Look at that.
I love her.
Bring it close to the camera. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful.
Ooh, it's too bright.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
It's really white. Wow.
Yeah, it's too white.
Yeah, that's how I look right now before the summer. I get really nice and dark.
That's right. Nice and pasty.
Yeah, I'm a little pasty right now. Thank you very much. And then you want to be a writer for Saturday Night Live? Is that what your goal is?
Yeah, actually.
Wow. And have you written anything funny so far? Have you done anything?
Yeah, I'm taking an improv and script writing class right now. And we've written a few scripts so far.
Where do you do that? G60. Where do you do that?
I do it at a different school, so I have to take a bus every morning.
Oh, I take buses all the time. Don't worry, I'm on the bus. I'm in the Mile Long Club on Greyhound. Yeah, I take the bus all the time. Don't ever be ashamed of taking the bus. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and then, so you take the bus and you go to this. I didn't know they had classes on that sort of thing. I wonder is it very far from Richfield? I wonder if I could do that. I could use a class right now. I'm trying to come up with my new show. I'm still writing it. What I do is I always come up with the title. This is a lesson for you, Chase.
Okay.
I come up with the title. Well, first of all, what you do, the very first thing you do is you make a date that you're going to open your show. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing you do. The second thing you do is come up with the title and some artwork that locks you into something that you have to do. You have no choice. And then you start writing the show. N40. Yeah, trust me, that's the way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you'll never do it. If you wait until it's done, you'll never do it. You just got to make a date and ready or not, here I come. N33. And, really, and then, in fact, here, bring me and Chris in for just a second because they can attest to this because they just were at my show, at my holiday show this year.
Oh, nice.
And it was a little bit crazy because everybody had to wear masks in the audience. And we only could have 80 people in the theater and it really seats like about 150. So it was about half full. And so, but we just had to make do, right? And then, but it was probably one of the most sensational theatrical experiences you've ever had.
It was great.
We loved it.
I do.
We loved it.
Oh, look at all the pictures. Holy Moses. Look at all these. I'm in most of these. I'm in all of these. Look at that. Look at the picture.
What's funny about this picture is Bob asked me if I was the little kid in the picture in the upper half of the picture.
That's just Bob, the little boy with a baseball cap on. Bob. How old does Bob think I am? Now, look at how happy I am in all those pictures except the one with the little boy. Like I'm smiling and cheerful on absolutely every single one except with that kid who I think was sticky. And yes, and I was wearing, you can't tell it from there, but I was wearing my sweatshirt. As you can see the design on the front of it. And if you see Chris's, you see Chris, we were wearing the same shirt. You see the one where you at the holiday shirt, and then Ami was wearing the LOVE shirt. Oh, you guys, isn't that nice? Thank you so much for being part. Look at that. It's just beautiful. All the fun, all the people we've had, and then some of those are from this Christmas show. This very Christmas show. I-22. There we go. I-22. And so now, do you have any children, Ami and Chris? You have that beautiful dog. What's the dog's name?
This is Eddie.
You've met him. One of the pictures is him in it with you.
Really? I bet I was smiling.
Right down in the bottom, in the middle. You're in the flight attendant.
Oh my gosh, look how happy I am. And then look again at that top picture with the child. And then look at the one with the dog. Wow, what a difference. Who's the kid? Do we even know who that kid is?
No idea. You were, I think you went to the store that you did. You went there once a week and you were live streaming from, I forget what it's called, but it was taken just in front of that.
Oh, it was taken right in front of Essentials.
Nope, somewhere. It was Hook and Ladder.
Oh, Hook. Oh, where I was selling my t-shirts for a while with John Niblock at Hook. I love your glasses. Oh, those are fabulous rainbow glasses.
Yep,
we should get those for Grace, who works with the Moes and kind of goes both ways, I guess.
Target.
Target.
Target boutique.
Do you have Target in Kalamazoo?
Yep.
G54.
You do have one here.
G54, where are you? Yeah. So now we know. Oh, hang on a minute. I got to get some more balls rolling through here. Don't forget, we're making the letter C for cereal. And by the way, that reminds me now, what is Grace and Chase? What are your favorite cereals? G52.
Chase has a Kellogg cereal that he loves. Go ahead,
I like Crispix. And it's really funny because we were talking about cereal in class today.
We were. You're kidding. You were talking about what were you talking? Was it because of bingo or what?
Oh no, it was just because my friend was talking about how they eat a bowl of cereal every day after they come home from school, and all my friends know I never really grew up with sugary cereals. Thanks, Mom. So
you're welcome.
So we were talking about our favorite cereals, and I said mine was Crispix, and they didn't know what it was.
I've never heard of it. I think it was a ripoff from one of the General Mills cereals. I think probably. So, but what is it? Is it what? Oh, anyway, you can explain it to me later. But is it healthy?
It's probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that other one. What's the
Rice Chex and Corn Chex.
It's
Rice
like
Chex and corn. Thank you, Ami. Ami is on it. She's like, I know the cereals. I know the cereals. You want it now, Chase? You want to know when I ate my first box of cereal? Would you like to know that?
Mm-hmm.
When I left home, because my mother refused to buy cereal because she thought it was such a ripoff. never had cereal ever. Never, not even as a treat. Ever. Never. We never had cereal. Never. That was like lunch meat. I didn't have bologna. The only time I had bologna is when I was at a friend's house because she thought that was a ripoff too. Because she cooked, she cooked breakfast. Oh, bingo. What is this supposed to be? What are we getting some kind of, oh God, relate. Hold on a minute. Let me bring Chris in. Sorry about that. Sorry, Chris.
Chase, I'm not saying that Miss Richfield is saying you should leave home to enjoy something other than Crispix, but it sounds like that's what was said.
God, you read me? Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
I know. Also, so two other important announcements, and I know we're on a time crunch, but two other important announcements. One, A big congratulations to Kevin S. from Facebook Land for being our share winner. That's
Kevin,
really awesome.
thank you. Give it up for Kevin. Look, even our audience is clapping. Everyone's clapping. Anything to keep this thing
and I
moving.
may have been a little bit aggressive with Sven about his Kashi cereal, but we probably missed some of Sven's photos. So I know because I was coming.
We're totally. Oh, we're going back.
This is what happens. We were ready early. We were ready early, and now I screwed all kinds of stuff up.
This is what happens when we're ready early. This is the problem. We were ready like 8 minutes early. Usually we're running around. There are times where I'm actually not on the screen until about 10 seconds before we go on. But 8 minutes early, that was like ridiculous.
What matters this time is that Robert Ennis from Hartsville, South Carolina, is just really happy that he won cereal bingo. So congratulations.
South Carolina. Oh, a genteel person. Hot dog. We got a wiener. Woo!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I'm grabbing my balls and I'm playing and put them in that. I mean, we've got more to come here, and we're going to make the last game's always really quick. In fact, the last game is only going to be, I'm just realizing this now as I'm putting these back. The last game is only going to be bees. But before we do that, I have to put the balls back in here. I was going to keep the bees out, but oh, there's a bee. We'll keep that bee out. And is there another bee? No, there's no more bees. Okay, just the one bee. Well, that's one. So, I wanted to say again, thank you for being so generous. And I know that we all want to say hello to one another. So I bring out my magic mirror every week to see people. And I also wanted to ask you what your favorite cereal is. And so when I look in the magic mirror, if you can, let me know. Oh, look at this, Farik. How do you say that? Who cares? He's from Mexico. Look at him. Dear God in heaven. Oh, my God. He's handsome. Wow. He's a handsome fellow. And then, hi, Holly. So glad I found your program. Well, we're glad you found a program too, Holly. Thank you so much for saying hello in the magic mirror. And Lewis, of course, is here. And his favorite, he actually eats cereal. So I know it's hard to believe. Oh, comfort food cereal. Yeah. Cereal is total comfort food. I love cereal. Kashi makes warm cinnamon. Now that I might eat. That sounds good. That's a good suggestion. LaDonna, how are you? I have King Vitamin. I haven't heard that one in a long time. I can't believe they quit making that because, King Vitamin. Ooh, blueberry Cheerios. Ryan, frosted Cheerios were good too. Chocolate Checks. Eric, these people are right. And Susan, hi, Susan again. Frosted Flakes. They're great. Yeah, we love that. And Revo likes Fruit Loops. Okay, no one's surprised at that, Revo. I mean, we were expecting that from you, so thank you. Craig and Baton Rouge loves Miss Richard watched last Monday from. Oh, you watched from PV. That's where I was hanging out with George and Randy for so long, and he loves Special K. And I've always thought Special K stunk. I mean, that just doesn't have any flavor to me. Misty, Lucky Charms. Here we go. There's some people with taste. All right, Lucky Charms. Yeah, they're magically delicious. Christopher, how are you? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Here we go. We've got some good things. Cereal Mom. George, I couldn't agree more. Cereal Mom is the best. And Brad, hey, vodka. There we go. Now, I hate to say it, but yes, that was part of my morning regimen for some time. Kieran, hey, Frosted Flakes from Myrtle Beach. This week. Hey, you must be on vacation. I hope you're having a great time. Myrtle Beach, that's got to be beautiful. And Joe, great to see you. Hello, it's Joe from Toronto. Count Chocula is how you say that. Fester likes Captain Crunch. I mean, you can't go wrong with Captain Crunch, except it does scratch the top of my mouth. Noel, Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, both. Oh, I love that. Yeah, why decide on one? Jorge, Captain Crunch. Yeah, as a kid. And then, you got to keep eating the Captain Crunch. Yeah, just have it. You don't have to have it all the time. More Captain Crunch. I love this. All berries. Pure sugar. Oh, you got to love that. And then Fruity Pebbles from Robert Santiago. Not a surprise. Jerry, big fan of the, what is that? Weetabix? Weetabix. What is that? That sounds healthy. That's not really going with our theme. And Jan, Chocolate Cheerios. Here we go. Now we're back. Susan Amram Summit from Richfield, originally my school buddy. You should have to come over to my house for cereal. Either your sophomore, I know, either of the sophomore years. She was in one of my sophomore years. Fester, I also miss King Vitamin. A lot of people. Mark T. High, grape nuts. Oh, my grandfather ate grape nuts. And then Rudy, hey, Rudy, how are you? Lucky Charms, yes. They never get old. They don't. Lucky Charms are delicious, by the way. Get them as a treat, if nothing else. Sue, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, of course. Tim, hi, Tim. How are you? Hi from your serial killer. There we go. That's kind of the serial mom routine. We like that. And then, hey, Chris, Jack Daniels, and Regret. Oh, yeah, but not anymore now that you got your new boyfriend. Curtis, hello from Paul and Kurt in Rochester, Minnesota. We like life. Nobody's brought up life. Life's a great cereal. Christy, my favorite part of the show, is so sweet. Mwah, we love you, Christy. And Karen, Special K. Yeah, it's again, I just don't get the Special K. Oh, Raisin Bran. Yeah, the crunch. You got to get the crunch. The Raisin Bran gets too soggy right away. Lori Quisp. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's another one. I don't think they make that anymore. Greg Holloway, hey. Special K. Another Special K. What's that? Hey, Laura. Count Chocula. Laura owns Essentials, by the way. I wonder if they sell Count Chocula. Kieran, hey, Frosted Flakes. Laura, Quisp is amazing. Do they still make Quisp? Anyway, Quisp. Wow. Okay, I'm going to look for that in my grocery store. And in Richfield, we have good grocery stores. And then, I missed one. Anyway, Tony. Hi, Tony. Shout out. Hello, Nicole Park in Nevada. Wow. Woohoo. We like Nevada. And Stuart, Frosted, Shredded Wheat. Okay, that's okay. Quisp. Wow, everybody I'm going to look up this Quisp. What is it? I can't even remember. I remember it advertised on television. But anyway, and Gary, Shredded Wheat. Oh, yawn. David, Captain Crunch. That's good. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. I love that. Fruit Loops and Captain Crunch. Mix them up. Yeah. Brent. Oh, here we go. Barbara, Fruit Loops. Thank you. On pudding. And do you have a dental plan and insulin tonight? Yeah, I know. I got these babies. Let me tell you, that's a lot to protect. Oh, Jim. Oh, hi, Joseph. Oh, my gosh. And Brian, everybody, and peanut butter. Oh, Reese's peanut. Oh, my gosh. I didn't know Reese's made a. Oh, dear. That's bad. This is a bad thing that I'm discovering all this. Anyway, I love all you so much. We had to get to the. Hi, Diane, Kevin, Sherry, Quisp. It's that Rudy. Oh, peanut butter Captain Crunch. Oh, yeah. I like the original better, actually. Wendy, Joseph. Look at this, John. Boy, we've never had such a Fester. I mean, apparently we should have been talking about cereal years ago because everybody is on it. There's a lot of opinions about cereal, by the way. And we also want to see in our magic mirror, we also want to see our friends, like my friend whose mom, by the way, my friend Olag, whose mom is in Ukraine. She got stuck in Ukraine. And we want to think of our friends out there, okay? We see you. We see our friends out there. My friend Mark, who also has relatives there. We see you. We're thinking about you and praying for you. And then if you're out there and you're lonely, hey, don't do it. Don't do it on your own. And don't think nobody cares. So we care about you. And there's other people that care about you too. So if you're struggling out there, unemployment, health, there's a lot of reasons that sometimes, you can get a little bit down. Or maybe just lonely. Listen, you're here. You're with us. So you're not by yourself, okay? And so I will always make sure in the magic mirror we say that every single time because, it's easy to feel alone. It's easy to feel sad sometimes. And especially when everybody else is happy. The weather's getting nice and, sometimes, or the holidays or whatever. And sometimes you're not feeling happy. So, hey, listen, just don't do it on your own, okay, kiddos? And there's somebody out there that wants to listen to you if you're struggling. And me, if I have time, but I'm often very busy. So anyway, let me get, I wanted to put the blue in here. I'm going to get, we're just going to call this time just the blue. And you know why? It's because the game is, Joe's going to show some in. Yeah, that's right. The game is, sorry. It's B is for brand. So hang on a minute. Woo. They really pick it up at the end. They're a little, Oh, no. Oh, they're leaving. Oh, bye. There they go. There they go. Yeah. They they play that last one, and they know they're good to go. And heading to probably Richfield Liquor get a refill. Anyway, but they're good gals. They really are. And friends of mine. So anyway, I got a bunch of blue balls. Yeah, it's all the blue balls, everybody. And I love the blue balls, particularly around Christmas. And look at you climbing around on the cage. You don't usually do that, but hello there. Are you having a good day? We're having a good day. So it's going to be just bees. Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's see Sven's photos. Exactly. That is exactly what it is going to do next. Let's pick that. B is for Bran, which reminds us of cereal we don't like, which reminds us of Sven. So Sven, come back, and because we have to see your photos, we want to see you. Actually, we want to see everybody back. There he is. So we missed your photo. Oh, look at you've got dogs or something. Did you have dogs before? It's been so long since I've talked to you. Hang on a minute.
When we first look, she's on the Bark Squad.
Oh, is she cute? Oh my gosh. It's just
we're kind of crazy.
If you didn't have the Venetian blinds, you two would look like the total gayest couple in the world. Venetian blinds make it just a little less gay. So now this is Sven and Robbie. I like that. And now that dog, what's the dog on the left? Is that the one you had?
Yeah, the one I'm holding, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee looks terrified in that picture. What did you do to that dog? And look, what's the dog with the bow tie? The dog with the bow tie looks like he's smiling.
That's Dinah Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Dinah and Dinah Rose.
Dinah Rose and Dee Dee. Dorothea Daisy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dinah turns 15 this year too. We were talking about old dogs.
Wow, 15. And have you had her the whole time? Did you get her?
Robert pretty much has.
Mostly.
And she's from LA? Was she? Yeah. So she's probably much older than 15. If she's from LA, I would bet.
All this plastic surgery.
She's had work done.
Yeah.
She's clearly had work done. Oh, my word. And hang on a minute. B4, in case I didn't say that yet. B4, just the bees, folks. Just the bees. And so let's get everybody, Joe. Let's see. Chris is saying something. Am I the only one who didn't notice dogs in the photos? And then, and Robert Santiago, who likes Fruit Loops. All right. And then, oh, my God. Wow. Well, look at all the comments. Here, get everybody else on the screen. Let's get everybody on the screen because it's the last game. We have to talk to everybody. Look at everybody. Everybody's looking great. Oh, and George and Randy are still up. Oh, my word. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you. I had you on first. Just would you pop an extra Geritol and
Yes.
do they allow that in the Mormon church? Do they allow Geritol? Oh my word.
He has
I
liquid
can't
courage.
believe, we have Mormons that watch this.
Randy.
Someone's going to report that. Someone's going to report that. I'm just telling you. Okay, so B14, everybody, B14. And so now, did we go through everybody's cereal? We went to your hideous, says hideous cereal. What about you, Robert, from LA? What kind of cereal do you eat?
Actually, I have a granola in the cabinet.
And so you moved from LA, you granola. Oh, there we go. Cheerios. Oh, there we go. Look at the the frosted mini. Oh, there we go. That's everything right there. That's all you need. And so where you moved from LA to Minnesota?
Can you believe it?
No, I can't actually.
I still can't believe it.
I still think you're putting us on, but if you say so. B7, everybody. And actually, as much fun as I make of Salt Lake City, and that's where George and Randy live, I have been to Salt Lake City, and we actually had a great time in Salt Lake City. I was so surprised because, and it was so, this was years and years and years ago, but is it still fun? We had a great time.
Sure.
All right. Did you hear the question? Hello? Just blink. If you can hear me, blink. Okay. Hang on a minute. B8. I could have had a B8. I got to give Lewis some treats in between here because he's just pawing at the treats. See, I put them in this little treat thing. And he knows, don't you? And I used to give him wieners, but he's about 2 pounds overweight, which is, he's supposed to be about 10 pounds and he weighs about, I don't know how much he weighs, but anyway, and I don't know where the old cat is. The old cat's not here. He usually comes around. Are you here, Dusty? Usually he comes around when he hears the treats. Anyway, so, where was I? Oh, so we were talking about, look, it's Sven left.
You mentioned overweight cat, so I had to bring in Freya.
Oh, look at
She looks so happy.
Freya looks like she's not even real. She looks like a bathroom rug or something. Look at her. She's fantastic. I love her. How old is she?
She's 13.
Oh, yeah. See,
this is a nursing home over here.
Yeah, she's getting up there. But,
one girl away from the Golden Girls.
How long is? Oh God, hang on a minute. I gotta get some more blue balls out. Oh Lord. Oh, there's one. So, how long have you had the white cat?
I've had her since she was a kitten. So yeah, since 2009.
Oh wow! Holy smokes! And so, Bob, when you moved from LA, did you know you were getting into this house full of animals and everything?
He had the kitties hidden. So.
And do you like the weather? Because the weather is so different. You know, out in Salt Lake City, where George and Randy live, it's actually pretty mild. It's very nice. There's mountains, you can ski, but it's actually very nice climate. And then, but everybody else lives in pretty cold weather. Chris and Chase, it's pretty cold where you are, right? In Kalamazoo? That's like Minnesota weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cold. We don't get as much snow as Minnesota, but we do have lake effect snow that happens sometimes, and that's pretty wicked.
Yeah, I bet you get more snow than. What do you think? Oh, you know, we should ask Sven. Sven, how much snow do they get in Kalamazoo compared to Minnesota?
They probably do get more snow. Yeah, we actually don't get that much snow. It's just so cold that our snow stays.
Yeah. So and I would rather have the snow than the cold. If it's gonna be cold, I'd rather have snow. You know, like I hate that gray. B9. And what do we say about B9?
Better than Malignant.
Better than Malignant. Somebody watched this, right? Better than Malignant. Yeah. Sometimes I ask who's had cancer, but we don't have that kind of time tonight. So we're just gonna move on. But hang on a minute, don't go anywhere. So now on me, you have to come to P-Town. That was one thing I was going to say. On me, hang on a minute. I dropped the ball. Boy, you hear about dropping the ball. On me, you have to come to P-Town. Ami has never been. You've never been there, right, Ami?
I haven't. I think Chris and I are planning to come this summer.
I gotta get this.
Excited to walk through the Dick Dock after midnight, especially.
You're gonna walk through the Dick Dock. And the interesting thing, while everybody's here, now Ami has something very interesting about her.
Oh, God.
That is fascinating, but I'm going to let her tell you because I wasn't going to bring this up, but it's after 9 o'clock. So I think we can talk about it. So Ami is a lady.
Yes.
But there's something very special. B11. Tell them what's so special about you.
I don't have any female sex organs.
Try to top that. I know. We should just say good night, folks. I know it's over. Yeah. Right? I mean, just about the time you think you've heard it all. Whoa, hang on. Wow, what's going on? My balls are going all over the place. So how does that work? How does that work? I mean, right?
We get creative.
Can you go to the bathroom? That's what I want.
Yes, you can.
Oh, good. Okay, because we're talking about brand and everything, and I didn't want you to feel left out if you can't go to the bathroom. But how does that work? That you don't have any organs?
That's the way I was born.
Interesting. And then, so what happens? So because there's people that's like that happens. Right. And actually Grace works for the Gay and Lesbian Center, the LGBTQ, LMNOP plus, etc.
The whole alphabet gang.
Yada yada yada. I don't know. They keep adding colors and numbers to this thing. I mean, it's like you're gonna have to have 2 bumper stickers from now on. B12. But that's a thing that you probably deal with too, because everyone's arguing now about who can use what bathroom and who can be on whose team and all this other crap that it's like let's just work it out, right? Nobody really cares except the Paul. Excuse me, are you just gonna come out here? Okay. So yeah, he doesn't have any organs either. Oh shoot, I was gonna say B13, but we got a bingo. Hang on a minute, nobody leave. Look at Lewis. He's so fan. Look at Lewis. He's wheeling him around. He likes to be wheeled around, don't you, buddy? So don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. We're still going to get this into an hour and 15. I can't believe it. So, Chris, we have to find out now. Chris, who won the final game for the brand bingo?
For the brand bingo, our lucky winner is Dwan C. from Oakland Park, Florida. Congratulations, Dwan.
From Oakland Park. So could be somebody in retirement who needs brand, right? I don't know. Just work with me. Okay, here we go. Hot dog, we had a wiener.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, it's time to say goodbye again. Don't forget now, we're on again next week. Next week with Bingo Bonanza. So come and join us and bring all my people back on so I can thank everybody. George and Randy from Utah, thank you so much. I miss you so much. We have to be in touch more often. Maybe come to P-Town, see me this summer. Also, Grace and Chase. Wow, what a great combo. I wish I had grown up in a home like yours, Chase. Cherish that. You've got a great mommy. And Sven and Robbie. I don't know what to say. You know, it hasn't already been said. And me and Chris. We know more about you than we probably should, but thank you so much. Oh, look at,
they got theirs too. Yay!
We're going to all spell this together. All right, everybody ready? Here we go now. L-O-V-E. L
is for the way you look at me.
What's next?
Oh, it's for the only one I see.
Spell it with your legs.
D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you.
Love was made for me and you, and you, and you, and you. I love you all. Good night. Bye. Wave goodbye, sweetie.
Bye.
It makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your